Hey peeps, it's Jedd here from Disrupt Tutoring, and as always, it's such a pleasure to join you. Today we're going to deal with some simultaneous equations, and with that in mind, let's dive straight in. Now they've asked us to solve for x and y simultaneously, and they've given us two equations to do that with. So what I typically do is I'm going to rewrite those equations out, and the first equation I've got is x plus 3y equals 2, and I'm going to call that equation 1. And then I've got x squared plus 4xy minus 5 equals 0, and I'm going to call that equation 2. Now what I need to do is I need to try and solve for one of these such that x or y is the subject of the formula. Now I can see that 1 is a little bit easier to work with, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to solve for x there, and that's going to give me 2 minus 3y, and I'm going to call that equation 3. Right, once I'm there, what I need to do is I need to substitute this x into equation 2. I can't substitute 3 into 1 because 3 is simply 1 in a different way. So we can't subs it back into the original equation. Right, so I'm going to tell the marker, I'm going to now subs 3 into equation 2. And that is going to give me 2 minus 3y squared, okay? Plus, I'm going to bring that y to the front, and I'm going to subs in the x, which is 2 minus 3y. And then I've got minus 5 equals 0. So what's really nice about this now is I've only got one variable, which means I can solve for y. Okay, so let's do that. Let's clear out our brackets. So in the first bracket, we square the first term, we square the last term, and then we multiply the two and double them. So it's going to be minus 6, which is going to be minus 12y. Then I need to use my distributive law here, which is going to be 8y minus 12y squared, and then I've got a minus 5 equals 0. Now let's collect our like terms. We have a like term over there, and we have a like term over there. Then our y's, we've got a negative 12y, we've got a positive 8y, and then our constants, we've got a 4, and we've got a minus 5. Right, so that makes it easier for us to collect them. So we've got 9y squared minus 12y squared, which is going to give me minus 3y squared. In terms of the y's, I've got a minus 12y plus 8y, which is going to give me minus 4y. And then finally, I've got 4 minus 5, which is going to give me minus 1, and that equals 0. What I don't like is this negative in front of my coefficient of the y squared. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to multiply out. I'm going to multiply out using a negative 1, and that's going to be plus 4y plus 1. So all I did there was change the signs. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to factorize. I'm going to factorize over here, and I'm going to open up my two brackets to factorize the trinomial. I know I'm going to have two signs that are the same, and both of the signs need to be a positive, so plus plus. I know one of my brackets is going to have a 3y, the other bracket is going to have a y, and then I've got a 1 and a 1 as the final piece to the puzzle. Right, and that would mean that, therefore, y equals either minus 3 or y equals minus 1. Okay, remember I got that because either this equals 0 or that equals 0, so I was able to solve for my two y's. Right, now I'm not at the end yet. I still need to subs these back into my equation 3 in order to get our x value for both y values. Right, so I'm going to have x is equal to 2 minus 3 times 1 over 3, okay? And when I do that, that's going to give me 2 plus 1, and that's going to give me 3. So x is equal to 3, or x is going to be equal to x equals 2 minus 3 times minus 1, and that's going to give me 2 plus 3, which is going to be 5. And those are my 4 answers for which I will be rewarded 5 marks. Very, very good job and very well deserved. A very special thank you to our sponsor for making this video possible. Be sure to read all about them in the description below. Also, head over to our website for more of these epic tutorial videos. If you can't find the answer to your question, remember you can send the question to us and we'll respond with a personalized video just for you. Until the next time, stay epic.